should a person do the MYCOZIL yeast cleanse? Before the parasite cleanse or after the bowel cleanse? Now, I touched on this before. What I like to use for the fungal and yeast is the MYCOZIL, but I also like to use oregano oil in conjunction with that as well. And I'll also use enzymes, because enzymes can break down some of that biofilm, and also a good probiotic formula like the FloraTrex. A lot of people do the MYCOZIL in conjunction with the harmful organism cleanse, but I've had so many requests for us to come up with just some sort of a yeast, fungus, mold, because so many people are having mold situations, and more or less it's probably been there for a long time. But I think more people are just doing testing now for mold, and there's so many different variations now. So I will be working on that. The MYCOZIL is the formula that we developed specifically for attacking and helping your body naturally eliminate yeast, mold, or fungus. So you can do that anytime. As a matter of fact, I myself do the harmful organism cleanse, periodically throughout the year, because I think that that's one of the things, and I'm sure everybody has heard this with family members or just through the talking to individuals, is that it's very hard for doctors, the allopathic doctors, the medical doctors in the clinics, and especially in Europe when they're on social medicine systems over there, to get a proper diagnosis, because everybody is being diagnosed, or they're not being diagnosed because they're not testing for mold and fungus and yeast, and they're not testing for harmful organisms and parasites, and they're not testing for liver functionality, because there really is no medical good test for that. You can look at ALT, you can look at GGT levels on the blood, but we've still seen people that have come back with normal liver enzyme tests that we know their livers are congested. As a matter of fact, we've done close to over 1 million liver cleanses, and we've monitored those over the last 20 years. And from our research, we feel that about 90% of the people over 30 only have 15 to 40% liver function. Now, when you look at the amount of chemicals and toxins that are coming into the body on a daily basis, it's easy to understand why our livers are not functioning correctly, and our livers are not able to detoxify correctly, and our livers just can't handle the amount of stuff coming through. Our livers were originally designed, as well as our intestinal system, to be herbivorous, to break down plant foods, not meat, because if we do not have canine teeth to rip and chew flesh, we do not have a pipe-like digestive system like a carnivorous animal does, we do not secrete hydrochloric acid in our mouth, we do not have claws to catch and tear up meat animals. I mean, it's very basic that we were never designed to eat meat. And our livers were never designed to process more than 1 or 2 meals per day. And those meals were live nuts, seeds, vegetables, fruits, things that we could pick from a tree or pick from the ground, or things in nature. When you take people that are eating 5, 6 meals a day, drinking alcohol, drinking artificial sweeteners, colas, this, that, we are bombarding our systems with so many toxic chemicals that the liver becomes congested, it becomes fatty. We're seeing fatty liver disease in kids that don't even drink alcohol. So the good news is it's very simple, and the body wants to heal itself very rapidly. That's why it's always going back to cleansing, 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 and recognizing and educating yourself on what are these chemicals and what are these toxins that I need to look for and that I need to avoid. And it's baby steps. You can start with, most people are living the 20-80 rule or the 30-70 rule, which means only 20% of the time they're healthy and doing healthy things, and 80% of the time they're doing bad and eating bad things and not exercising and being lethargic and watching shows and not getting enough sleep and under a lot of stress. Okay, so what we need to do is just shift that paradigm from 20-80 to 80-20. And you can do that slowly. It doesn't have, you don't have to make all these decisions at once. Just slowly start doing better, doing better. We have all of the information that anyone would ever need to live a healthy life. And that includes watching my healthy home videos as well. If you haven't seen those on YouTube on how to clean up and have a healthy kitchen area, how to have a healthy bedroom, how to have a healthy bathroom, all of those videos that I did that goes through the different types of toxic kitchen utensils and the different types of all this stuff, then I would highly suggest that you go to YouTube and you watch all those healthy home videos, because those are amazing. You really need to create that environment where you're going to be healthy inside your body and outside your body.